Hello everybody, I'm going to be introducing this assignment compiler that I have created to compile Python assignments. This actually works with any kind of file, so if you want to compile any types of files, this works for that. And for example, I'll be compiling these questions, one file called another, and one question 1, question 2, one question 3. So this is what the assignment looks like. To download this, all we have to do is go to the link in the description. This will be the link in the description, and then click download, which will download this file here. You can drag and drop it onto your desktop. So this will be the file compiler that you will download. If I double click it, it'll pop up this window. Just click more info and run anyway. So this pops up this window. So from here you can just resize this. So from here you can set it to your, for this example I'm going to be doing list based assignments. I'm going to be compiling my list based assignment, and your name can be Suchith. Copy that, paste it here, and class is 12. See, and I can design my output the way I want it, so I can change the style of how the output should look like. After that, I can choose, using these checkboxes, I can choose which I want to add into my compiled file and which I don't. For example, if I click off the byline, then this line will not be added in the starting. And if I want the output, I can click here to add output or not to add the output. And then output text is just these two boxes, the before and after the text of the output. And then make word file. If I uncheck this, it will create a .txt file or a notepad file instead of a .docx file or a word file. Now for this example, I'm going to make it a word file. If I click compile assignment, this window pops up, and I can just browse and select the folder which my questions are in. So I can click questions, select folder. So this comes up. I can manually type it in too if I wish to type in the path. If I click auto generate, the questions will come in by default, so that you don't have to do the typing. However, if you have some specific file name, then you will have to type it in with the required extension like .py. Now using this, if I just click compile, it'll run through the questions. So question 1, question 2, and question 3. In the end, I just have to press Ctrl A, Ctrl C, let's copy the thing, press enter, and that's it. A word file is created for you. It will automatically open it. If I just wait for this to load. And here, the word file's font is Courier New and 12 all the time, and there is it's a 1 inch margin with no paragraph spacing, with 1 line spacing, and everything is added. So you can see the byline, the list based assignment, question 1, question line, then the doc string that was added, then all the code of the output, then you can see the output is also there, and each question starts on a new page by default, as you can see here. Question 3, everything's there. Now if I close this and close this, if I open my questions file, you can see I only had 3 questions and it only ran these 3. If the file is not found, then it's fine, it'll just ignore it, and this is the word file that it created. Now if I want to compile something that has that's of a different name, that's still fine. I can just open my compiler again. Now you can see that it remembers the last input. It's actually stored in this folder called compiler file data. So if I delete this, this will go back to the defaults. It remembers what was the last input, so all that is fine. This time I'll make it a .text file, and when I compile the assignment this time, look in the same folder. However, I want to compile another, let's spell it right, another .py. That was the other If you remember, that was the other file that was not compiled because it was of a different name. And if I click compile, it will run through another .py, and number of elements in the list is 5, and enter, and then again Control A, Control C, enter. You can see this time it compiled it into a notepad file because I had unchecked the make word file box, and it's made everything properly, and the output's here too. That's it. Thank you for watching. Again, the link is in the description for the compiler. Bye bye.